GCSE Food Preparation and Nutrition. I am Mr. Stock, Subject Leader for Design and Technology, and your Subject Teacher for GCSE Food Preparation and Nutrition is Mrs. Sam Brooks. A quote from Jamie Oliver: "As soon as I was old enough to peer over the worktops, I remember being fascinated by what went on in the kitchen. It just seemed such a cool place, everyone working together to make this lovely stuff and having a laugh doing it." Maybe that's something that you're thinking about, and it could be something that we could look at doing or taking GCSE Food Preparation and Nutrition. So why study food preparation and nutrition? Do you enjoy being creative and would enjoy improving your practical cookery skills? Are you interested in nutrition and finding out how best to fuel your body? Do you wish to progress to further food studies or even develop a career in the food industry? Cooking gives you the ability to be creative and the sense of satisfaction knowing you can provide for yourself and others in the future. Have you ever wondered if low-fat biscuits taste the same as regular ones? Or how the flavour of a new food product is chosen? Or why packaged ready-to-eat cut fruit, e.g. apples, stay crisp and do not turn brown? Then this may be the course for you. What will you learn? This GCSE will equip you with a range of practical and theoretical skills, which will include generating creative solutions to a range of different scenarios, understanding where food comes from, learning how to source, prepare and cook a range of dishes, understanding the principles of nutrition and the effect of food on the body, and understanding the science behind food. These skills will be taught through a range of theory and practical topics over the GCSE. Practical cooking lessons will take place most weeks while you study food preparation and nutrition in Year 10. You'll also carry out experiments and tasting lessons to widen your understanding and help you prepare for the NEAs. You will work in pairs and groups as well as individually. And you can see some dishes of past students on the screen. So how will you be assessed? The course that we follow is the WJEC EDUCAS GCSE Food Preparation and Nutrition. It's assessed through a non-examined assessment, an NEA, and a written exam. The course is a 50-50 split, 50% of the overall grade formulated from the NEA, and the other 50% formulated from the written exam. So here's a breakdown of the two elements of the Food Preparation and Nutrition GCSE. So start with NEA. What's assessed? Well, in this, it's food preparation and nutrition in action. So all the theory that you've studied over the 2 years in action. How is it assessed? It's two NEA components, both adding up to 100 marks, and it's 50% of your GCSE. So what's included in the NEA? So NEA 1 usually is released in September of Year 11, and what it is a practical food investigation. So it's a scientific food investigation which will assess the learner's knowledge, skills and understanding in relation to scientific principles underlying the preparation, cooking of food. Then there's NEA 2, which is usually released at the start of November. This NEA is the practical food preparation. So you will prepare, cook and present a menu which assesses the learner's knowledge, skills and understanding in relation to the planning, preparation, cooking and presentation of food. The other half of the GCSE is the written exam. And it looks at the principles of food preparation and nutrition. How's it assessed? It's a written exam, 1 hour and 45 minutes, and we tend to choose the option where it can be completed on a computer. It's 100 marks, and again, it's 50% of the GCSE. The question styles that are in there, there's a section A, which is a visual stimuli. So you'll get an image of maybe a food or a product or a method, okay? And then there's a mixture of short and extended response questions based on that visual stimuli. Section B is structured, short and extended response questions to assess content related to food preparation and nutrition. So here's a little bit more about the NEA 1. So NEA 1, there's a brief set by the exam board. You have to set a hypothesis, you have to research it, you plan out your investigation, you carry out the investigation, and then you conclude. Okay, and here are some examples of different investigations related to food science. Okay. NEA 2, the food preparation assessment, what we'll be asked of is you'll get a brief set by the exam board. From that, you'll research into that theme that the exam board have set, and you'll create dishes and trial dishes for your menu. You will then plan out 3 dishes and how you're going to create those dishes over control conditions in 3 hours. Okay, and then what you'll do in school is 3 dishes prepared, cooked, and served in control conditions in 3 hours. Some examples on the presentation of food that past students have presented and made within those 3 hours. So where can food preparation and nutrition take you? Following the completion of your GCSE, you can progress onto courses such as level 2 in cookery, level 3 in professional cooking, level 3 in professional chefs, or hospitality and catering. The next progression is to study a degree course, which could include one of the following: food science and innovation, hospitality management, food marketing, human nutrition, nutrition and public health, food technology, and product development. These are just a few of a huge range of food-related courses now available. Then degree courses and apprenticeships could lead you onto any of the following careers: maybe a dietitian, a nutritionist, a food stylist, a chef, a food journalist, a food scientist, a baker, a cake maker. The list is only a few of the careers that you could progress into. If you have any questions or you want to find out more about the course, please get in contact with Mrs. Sandbrooks using the email on the presentation. Thank you for listening.